Hello, 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 hello. I have started. I know it's late. I know. I got it started late today. I feel sick today. So we got it started late today because I feel sick today. I feel really ick today. And I got started late. And that's my little thing I was talking about. I still feel ick. Almost done. So there was like a kajillion billion different things I wanted to do today. Also, hello, Godzilla. I wanted to do so many different junk today. I was like, ooh, I want to do Minecraft. Ooh, I want to do Spider Heck. Ooh, I want to do Doom. Ooh, I want to play Pikmin 3. Ooh, I want to do this. Ooh, I want to do that. Ooh, I wanted to doodle. Ooh, I want. It's like, this is hard. Yesterday, I was just tired. I was just so tired. And, last stream was so much fun. And I'm like, oh, now I got to go back to stream where there's not really a lot of people watching, and that's okay, but also, ooh, I wanted that. I liked having fun and talking to you, Godzilla. Obviously, I always enjoy talking to you, but also new faces. New faces are nice. I'll say it. And I really don't know which games I want to do unless I start doing like 12-hour streams, I think, to where I'm just constantly trying to just finish every game I have in my library. Um, do everything. Just do everything all the time, every day. Yeah. Yeah. I could. I could just like pop open Doom right now and just start playing Doom Eternal. I feel so gross today. You know those days where you just feel icky? It's an icky day. It's an icky day. An ick day. Oh my god. I had this moment yesterday when I was playing games with my friends, and this moment sounds so bad when it left my mouth, and I'm gonna repeat it, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, no one, you were gonna clip you out of context," and I'm gonna say it right now. I don't have a problem with this. Other games do it. I just don't think, obviously, Overwatch executed it well. All right, sometimes in games there are characters that are both gender or bi. All right, and like Warframe has a Warframe that's that, and a bunch of other media that also has it. But then I was playing Overwatch with my friends, and I was like, I have like a kajillion of the currency, and I'm like, I kind of want to get a skin. I'm like, none of them look good, and I'm like, hey, isn't this character a girl? How come it looks like a dude now? And they're like, oh, that's their bi character. They make skins that make them look like a boy and a girl to sell more skins, and I'm like, that's icky. That's icky. I'm like, not in the sense to where I'm like, it's icky because they're bi, but it's icky in the sense of you have a human being that's just fluidly just being mushed back and forth to where everybody else in the verse is like not doing it, where it just doesn't make sense. And it feels like super pandering. There's nothing wrong with pandering, but it felt icky. I was like, I didn't like it. I'm like, and there's other games that do it well. Like if they did it with like Echo in Overwatch, who's a robot, and if it became a man robot to a girl robot, or it had like a display on its face that switched between boy and girl, and them being like, yeah, this is our bi character. I'm like, that's so much cooler than them just like making the most bland, most neutral face expressions. Like, even if you look at Venture's face, like her face is supposed to make you mistake her for a boy or a girl, leaving her in like this weird state of just like limbo of is it a boy or a girl? And everyone's like, no, it's bi, obviously, so it's neither of those things. But it's like, ugh. I just feel like it was just poorly executed, and it's just icky, and it's just icky that they're just trying to make more money off like this pandering crap versus making a really cool character that can morph between the two. very seamlessly, have it be a very well, cool character design wise, and make way more money, which I don't know why they don't do. Like, if they wanted to do it, if they wanted to pander like that, they could have done it with Echo in Overwatch. And a lot of people are probably like, and I hate when I was talking to my friends know me, and they're like, well, I'm like, I know if I said the words "you ick" to the Vi character because the design was bad, like a cajillion billion other people would have been like, oh, you're whatever the homophobic equivalent for like bi people would be yelling that at me. But it's like, that isn't the first time people have screamed stuff like that at me. It's really depressing to think about. But I'm mainly just starting here just because I kind of want to like just chat and talk and chill. And Axie, hello and welcome back. I'm assuming you're welcome back. Pretty sure you were here the other day. I'm like 90% sure. My brain is not a steel trap. That shit is liquid. Everything be flowing out. No, but I was just talking about how cool characters are that like flop between genders or don't have a gender, and how they could be really cool design wise and leave a lot of room open for um basically skins being made, concepts for characters and all that fun stuff. Um and you know, how the world sucks. But also it's a great place. But also it sucks. But also, if magic was real, it'd be kind of cool. I mean, like, let's be honest, if magic was real and there was a stick that you could wave to make somebody's head explode like a grape, that'd be a little scary. That'd be a little scary every day. Having some maniac with a stick that's could mash your head like a grape. And I don't mean like a big stick, I mean like a little twig, little magic wand twig, little twig wand. Yo, I was here. Also, recently, I was trying to draw your PNG OC on my sketchbook, and halfway into coloring, it revised how wonky it turned out. Yeah, that's okay, though. I want my dude to be one of those dudes that people are like, oh, I'm going to doodle this. This is fun to doodle. And it's always nice to do the hair different every time, or, you know, if the proportions are wrong or anything like that. I'm designed to mesh and fold to your heart's content. Because that's how I designed him. Based off of me. Versus, like, I don't want to say it drives me crazy, but sometimes I see other, like, VTubers with these models that are so over the top, and it's like, if I ever blew up and I became, like, crazy famous or something, another one of my fun little fantasies I have, I want people to be like, wow, I want to dress up as my favorite VTuber, no one from nowhere. My guy, I watch him every day. He makes me smile. And I want people to be like, go to like a convention and be like, yo, I kind of want to like just dress up as him. And it's like, yo, I want to make it as easy as possible. You know, a little bit of like eyeshadow to give you the dark eyes, maybe a red wig, and then just like a hoodie and jeans. I'm like, that's what I want people to have. Like, there was another series called RWBY. Unfortunately, the creator died like back in like 2013, which sucks. So I don't want to say the show fell off a little bit, but you know, shows tend to fall off when the creator goes and everybody else has to finish the series, you know? Kind of like Marvel and Stan Lee. I don't want to say Marvel fell off after Stan Lee, but if Stan Lee was still around, Ironheart would not have gotten made. You may be like, Ironheart, and it's like, yeah, Ironheart, that one show that Disney made, and it sucked because the main character sucks because they're a sucky person. But anyways, that's a different topic. What I was talking about was... What was it again? Sketchbook, me. Oh, yes, RWBY, that was it. RWBY, I love the creator of RWBY so much because he is so real, only because he knew, he was like, when he was designing all his character for his series, he was like, I want there to be a Obviously, like, all the main characters of RWBY are female. But not in like the weird, like, oh my god, they're so hot type of way, but in like with the weird, like, you know what? They're just like people trying to save the world and going to a fantastical school with fantastical powers. But anyways, he designed all his characters, obviously, to have people be able to have obviously make the costumes, because some stuff has so many buckles and straps and layers of lace and cloth and clothing that defy gravity in like anime and TV shows for when people try and dress up to. It's like, he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. He's like, I'm just gonna have it be like skirts and real stuff, and all the girls' clothes will have pockets because girls' clothing do not have pockets. And I'm like, that is the most beautiful idea for a design of any character to exist ever. And every time I draw my dude, all the clothing, functional, shoes, realistic, somewhat. And I just want like that day to it's like, oh my gosh, if I get like, I don't think I ever am gonna get a million kabillion people, but if I do get there, everyone's gonna be able to dress up and everyone's gonna feel good and everyone can do it, versus something that's impossible to make and or crazy expensive, like everyone who wants to dress up like Iron Man, but then they look up like they're made from like Party City or like a Spirit Halloween cheap Chinese plastic or whatever, versus the guy with the 3D printer and spent 4,000 hours and 8,000 hours, no, $4,000 and 8,000 hours assembling the most amazing Iron Man suit you've ever seen in your life. We've all seen those videos, right? Those guys are amazing. But I just think designs for when you're making a series or anything, you should make something simple that, like, I don't want to say like a kid could put together, but like a teenager or a kid could put together. I think it's very important for design. Obviously, you want your clothes to be as badass as possible and your character to look cool as hell. You know, obviously when you're decapitating demons or like blowing up the earth or, you know, doing crazy shit in your series, and people are like, whoa. And they're like, I want to dress up like this and go to a convention and meet other like-minded people. Uh, you'd want the outfit to be a lot more affordable, or at least not have them be half naked. Yo, do you see what I said in chat? I saw it. I looked at it. You told me about you drawing my little dude on the screen, my funny little internet jester, and it came out a little wonky, and I was saying that was okay. Unless is my audio not coming through? No, obviously it's coming through because I see the little line on my other monitor just going up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's working. Yes, indeed. But anyways, we're just having a little fun little chat segment before I get into like random junk. I think it's important to have these little chat segments at the beginning of streams. I don't do them enough, and I think I should. No, the other thing, the hello, no one. And I was also here recently. What other one? All right, I'm gonna tell you. Sometimes YouTube doesn't show me the messages if you put something wildly inappropriate. Like, apparently someone typed the other day on YouTube and the chat cut it off, was like, yo, I want to sit on your face. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, I kind of wish I got that. That's low-key funny as hell. And also, that's just a compliment. I take the compliments, even if they're by freaks, made for freaks. Freaks. I take any compliment I can get. Even if it's an insult, I'll take it. I'll take it every day of the week. I do not care. I'm already so goddamn depressed. I will take any positive feedback, even if it's negative. If it's negative, I will flip it around to a positive. In some weird twist of logic, I will do it. I am starved for it. Give me a second. I'll throw. But YouTube's weird. I see a lot more stuff on Twitch too when people type on Twitch, because Twitch is like, hey, someone put a slur. Do you want to allow this or not allow it? And I'm like, obviously not allow that, but it's like I really see it maybe. Like even with the Twitch bots that come in and they're like, yo, loser with 0 followers and viewers, don't you want to like pay us money to pretend to be popular? And it's like, I don't have money, so you can get the hell out of here. I got distracted. I was poking my pen into my like joint of my elbow like a little freak. No, I didn't see it that time either. I don't know what you're typing, but YouTube does not like it. YouTube does not like it one bit. Because all I see is the other thing. And also, did you see it that time? And then that's all I see. And also, did you see the message I said in chat? Look at the message above. Because all I see is, hi no one, and I was here, and also recently I tried drawing, and then that's it. Like that, those are the only 2 messages besides the 3. Did you see it that time? Well, this time. It's clean, bro. I don't know. YouTube is weird, and that's why I also have the Twitch for people to chat. I know Godzilla likes to chill. Thank you always for watching, Godzilla. I feel like I gotta say thank you often because it's nice to feel appreciated. But no, I think YouTube. I'm starting to get on the bandwagon of YouTube chat sucks, not like as in the viewers suck as in typing, but YouTube chat box just not allowing anything through, which is good and bad. Like good in the sense to it's like I don't gotta deal with all the freaks and all the people just trying to like spam crazy words. But also bad as in like someone types like a clean message and it doesn't come through and it sucks. Because YouTube sucks. I shouldn't say YouTube sucks. YouTube's great. YouTube streaming sucks. No, I didn't see that one either. Yo, get your funny OP, not your money up, Batman. Wait, get your funny OP, not your money up, Batman. Why is Batman getting his money up? Every time I see OP, I always think it's wait, get your funny up, not your money up. Oh. Every time I say the words OP, I always think it's like for either someone saying the words overpowered or anime opening. But no one ever wants to type out opening in the YouTube title, so they're just like anime OP, Attack on Titan, watch giant naked people eat small people. That's really stupid trying to make if it's a URL or a link, obviously the chat will not allow it. I've definitely set it up. If it isn't set up for links not to be available to be put up by viewers in chat, because a bunch of people used to come here like a year ago and just constantly just attempt to put up like URLs and links in chat, and they're obviously just like scams or people trying to like be like, wow, all these people like watching small content creators. Well, I know what I want to do. I want to get them all to my channel to where I'm a guy with my face in a square and I take up half the gameplay. And I don't say a word. And I'm not funny. I saw the one you talking about the drawing. I saw that half. I'm not sure if you added more to like the PNG OC in my sketchbook and halfway into the coloring revise how wonky it turned out. LOL. I saw that one. I read that one out loud too. That out loud like 3 times already. Is it weird that I want more Batman cartoons and Superman? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Superman and Batman cartoons for DC were the best. Oh, different doodle. All right, I get you. I get you. But like Batman and Superman, like they haven't been animated in a very long time, especially Superman. Superman get like no cartoon. He gets bad movie deal most time. No cartoon. Actually, the new Superman I heard was pretty good. But I really do should watch. I really should do watch the new Superman. I heard everyone talking about it. Mr. Terrific being cool. He's got a T on him. He's super smart because he's terrific. Um, but I think Batman as a cartoon, it's top. You can do so much with Batman. Like all his villains are maniacs, which is always fun. Um, he always goes around, does like his detective thing, gets beat up, goes back to the Batcave, revises his plan, and then comes back with like some crazy BS, and then wins the day as Batman. Or it's just like psychological mind games, and it's like you kind of get to do like this little, like when you're watching a Batman cartoon, you get to like kind of be like, oh, look at that, which villain could have like laughing gas, who could it be? And then at the end of the episode it's like, damn, it was just the Riddler pretending to be the Joker to throw Batman off, but Batman's too smart for the Riddler. But that's the joys I get out of like Batman cartoons or Batman Beyond, where they have like Terry, the new kid, be Batman. And then there's old man Batman, like old man Leon. Oh, that's something I want to talk about with you guys. Um, I want to do horror games. Obviously, I'm broke, so I can't get horror games right this second. But I want feedback, okay? And you don't have to type it. I can just talk, and you can just kind of lurk. You don't have to type, but I just want to say it, put it out there in the universe for all the cosmic beings to hear. Or may or may not be there. Whatever you want to believe. Um, if I did like an old Resident Evil, not one of the new ones, like I have a case of one right here that I could literally pop in my Xbox 360 right now. I know, I got an old man Xbox. Oh my god, that was so loud, that one coin falling. I have this old disc of Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, and I've never played it. I think my dad bought it like in 2005, and then like never played it, and it just sat on the shelf or something. Or like some other relative bought it, played it once, and was like, nope. And it just says like on the backs, Raccoon City has fallen. You are part of the Umbrella Elite Cleanup Squad sent in to purge all evidence of their involvement, and survivors must be eliminated. Or like get like Dead Space on my Xbox too. I can also do Dead Space. Like the originals, not the remake one. I don't like the remake one. I think I'd rather play the original. The remake one's really cool because they made all the xenomorphs, which are the main enemies. They're like the amalgamation of like flesh abominations in space. They like layer the models so you can see the bone and flesh all peeling back and a little spurt of blood. Everyone likes a little spurt of gore. That's very nice of you, Axie. I love when people do art so much, even if it isn't like art of me. I just like it. I got a little art channel on my Discord just for it. A lot of people don't post there. I haven't posted there lately because I haven't been doing it. I mean, like I did a little bit of doodle earlier before I started streaming, just to feel a little better, and because I feel ick today. And I like doodles, and I want to encourage other people to doodle, even if it's bad. Like, there's one post I saw recently, and it's like, yo, bad artist, but like amazing creator, Toby Fox. Like, you ever see Toby's Fox doodles? I don't want to say they're like technical skills for drawing is not the best. It isn't. Mine isn't either. I'm not one to judge. But you can look at his doodles and be like, wow, these aren't the best, but they have a lot of character and they really encapsulate what he's thinking. So it doesn't matter as an artist as much. I mean, like, obviously technical skills are important as an artist, but you should be able to express or have whatever you're drawing be expressive, which is very important. It's actually one of the core principles of Disney animation. That's how important it is. Like Walt Disney made an empire off just very expressive cartoon characters. On a sheetish. I don't know how to see it. I want to see this doodle. I really do. What if I go here? No, not there. I don't get how tags work sometimes. It doesn't matter if it's bad. I am all about the bad photos. Even if it's a stick figure and you're like, that's no one right there, I like it. I'm not going to be like, wow, that's not bad. I'm not going to be like, wow, you don't know what a straight line is. You're trash.
No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't even see the drawing, so I can't even tell if it's good or bad. And I can tell you, though, I appreciate it. I do. Anyone? Any creator out there who has like people make fan art for them and make stuff about them, and they look at it and they tell that person that what they made is trash, and they should stop, because it's like if they just like insult that kind of behavior from their fans, I'm like, I think you should turn off your computer, unplug the webcam and microphone, and stop streaming. Stop making content. You are human scum. You need to be stopped. You do not belong in this space. You do not encourage anything that is good. In fact, this behavior is exclusively negative, and it doesn't build up to anything. Art can improve, all right? Now, if it was like a piece of animation that was just like straight up just slander, I'm like, okay, maybe, but I'm like, I don't think that exists. I don't think I've ever seen that exist. And I think South Park's amazing. Like, and Meat Canyon, oh my gosh. I saw the funniest post. If you don't want to be disgusted, don't look up Meat Canyon. He just makes gross art, and I like it. I like the gross art. The gross art is good. He is very good at gross, and I appreciate that about Meat Canyon. But I lost my train of thought. Meat Canyon art, gross. I like it. I think he's very talented, and I find it funny when people would either call him out online or like just be mean to him, because it's like, yo, don't be mean to Meat Canyon. He will make the most evil, disgusting video about you, about how you like to eat wet, hot garbage, and how you become wet, hot garbage, and you'll just be icky, and everyone will point and laugh at you on the internet. Don't do it. All right. That's like punching Superman and then telling him he's garbage and telling him you're going to go kill his parents. It's like, Superman's not going to stand there and take it. Superman's going to put you in the ground. You don't do it. You don't mess with Superman. Or like The Flash, it's like, yo, do not mess with a man that can appear anywhere and then send you to any country on the planet in a blink of an eye. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. You might as well just punch a nuclear warhead on the head, on the forehead. Anyways, you have better luck headbutting a landmine. Anyways, I think I can. And oh, I never did this before. Boop. Yeah, this is what I see. Wait. Yo. Yep, right there. That's all I see right there. There's a little fun little chat thing. Wait, can I make this bigger? There's no way for me to really. Come on. There we go. Moderator, timestamps, reactions, participation. Never tried this before. I can't zoom in. No feature for that. What if I hit live chat and all things are visible? Yeah, YT posts, different drawings, that, yeah, I think there's still stuff missing, but that's the stuff that do exist. And that's the little live chat. I didn't realize there was live chat and top chat. You feel like after like a year and a half of doing this, I would have realized that. Whoops, I think I just deleted by accident. I was just wanting to click off. Wait, no, I think it still exists. Hold up. Yep, there it is. Okay, so I can't have it exist and be tabbed into my little art program because the layers of it, it's a window. It's a window, so it goes behind the other window. Obviously. I did want to have like a chat feature to where some people are like, wow, there's like chat on the side of the screen. It's so much fun. Like during these like talking segments. Which is nice. And so you can actually see when your messages pop up, which is, I think, very helpful. Yeah, that's something I'd have to do off stream to set up extra stuff like that. And well, I can't, I have everything set so everything shows. It's one of those things where YouTube moderation literally stops some stuff for no reason whatsoever. And I'm literally not doing anything. That's why a lot of people still stream on Twitch or like other platforms, because some moderation just isn't like allowed. Like Twitch, freaks, straight freaks. I do like the freak though. The freak is entertaining. Is it weird if I say I have a head of Deadpool in my room and he just sits on a shelf looking into the distance? Just a whole Deadpool head. Would that be weird? Is that weird to own a Deadpool head? Or is that like the coolest thing you ever heard? Because I'm going to be honest, I think the Deadpool head's kind of amazing because it is in my room, so that's why I kind of like it. Yes, I do. I need to open my window because it's getting kind of hot in here. Also, I still gotta talk more about the horror games and horror games I potentially might want to do. Give me a second, I gotta open the window. Also, I think it's fine to just have the chat up here like this for now while I sit here and just kind of chat. Sorry, I was a little slow. I was looking at my shelves of games. Yes, we do. We do have 2 people watching. 2 whole people, at least that I know. I don't like to look at the YouTube number because most of the time it's 0. And it just makes me sad. So I'm like, if I don't know what the number is for people watching, I'm always going to perform every time, nonstop, every time. And it's going to be great. And obviously, my bad, I was drinking water. if you do want to get discovered, like, while you're streaming and all that other stuff, it'd be weird not to stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Like, why wouldn't you want to stream on more platforms? I don't stream on TikTok because I hate the TikTok format. And also, it stretches the bandwidth too thin. And I do not have a NASA level PC. Now, if I had a super NASA computer, I might do TikTok too streaming and Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But I don't want to do that. Also, I hate the TikTok format. It just makes everything super duper weird. And also, TikTok's full of freaks. And I think it's considerate what I say is self. I mean, like, if you're sitting here and you're like, yo, if you're like putting a link to your channel and being like trying to talk about your channel nonstop, or the video you make, or stuff like that in my chat, well, I have like 2 people and they're like interested and they're like, hey, I want to look at your video. Nah, I'm like, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Like, I got like 3 rules, which is like, don't be racist, don't spam, and like none of those self-advertisement stuff. Like, the rules literally pop up when you type on Twitch every time. It's like, do you accept these rules? Because people who do self-advertisement on other people's streams is incredibly shitty. You human scum. You should delete your account. And I think you suck. Literally uninstall your account. No one wants to watch your content if you have to. Like, I think you're just like a shitty person too. If you have to go to another person's live stream and then proceed to basically be in Vulture and be like, wow, I made something like this the other day. Would you guys like to see? And obviously everyone being kind and nice would be like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then they'll low-key kind of like it. And then they'll start going to your streams. And then you'll be like, hey, do you want to be a moderator in my stream? And a lot of people will be like, yeah. And that actually happened to me too, like a few times. And it's just like, yo, I had some people that really enjoyed coming by occasionally. And then some other dude basically just pandered to like the 2 viewers I had nonstop. And they're like, no one. How come you don't make jokes about me nonstop? No one. How come you don't name stuff after me nonstop? No one. How come I'm not playing with you and on the live stream being famous nonstop? And it's like, the hell, this is my stream. If you want to go and be like internet famous or try and do some crap like that, just make an account and do it. You'll leech. I'll want you as a viewer if you're trying to do that. But anyways, let me read. I mean, like, you can just be like a channel post. I don't know what a channel post or how that actually works. But if it's like a ping to it's like, hey, I made this thing from art. This is no one from nowhere. And I've told people in the past, and like, wow, that's a really funny clip. Can I post that on my thing? And it's just like one of those things where I'm like, you know, I don't really mind. But there has to be like a link or like credited to me. And I don't really mind. Like, I remember doing Mario Galaxy and someone's like, wow, can I put this like VOD on my channel for like cheap views? And I was like, honestly, I'm like, that's how you know you made it as a creator, when people want to do that for you. Clit farm from your live streams. I mean, like, some of these people are just like I said, leeches. But also it helps if people are making like 1,000 accounts trying to farm money off of you, not really getting it, and also giving you free publicity. But I got an art channel in the Discord that's in the description that you can just post a picture to of whatever it is. It could be your Bob Ross painting class. It can be some doodle you made. It could be some sculpture you sculpted in sculpting class. with sculpturing all the clay. Man, I miss using clay. Anyways. How it works is on your channel, you can do something called a post where you can talk or send images to your viewers. And I put the drawing in a post assigned to you. All right. All right. That's cool. That's cool. You know, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say don't get offended because obviously that's your YouTube channel and you put YT in your name. So that's fine. And that doesn't bother me. You know what does bother me though? And I see it a lot in games and it's kind of cruddy and I really don't think they're really going to go anywhere is when people put TTV or YT in their gamer tag or their nickname or their username on a video game. Like you ever be playing Rivals and you're watching some quick play warrior, some guy playing like there's money on the line in Rivals or like any other game, like sweat through all his clothes, jump into your spawn and do everything, and it's just like his name will just be like YT and he's using the most like unemployed build ever. And then you're like YT and it's like I bet you this guy hasn't even posted anything in like 5 years. And most of the time their channels are just like abandoned. Yeah, I respect you for that. I respect you. I don't put YT in my username, only on my on the YouTube name. Yeah, the YouTube name makes sense. The YouTube name, you're on YouTube. That's, I mean, like, it's a little redundant, but who am I to tell you about being redundant with no one from nowhere? But, no. And I think it sucks too when I'm talking to some people and they're like, yeah, I stream, I make content. I'm not gonna do a YouTuber. I'm not gonna do a Markiplier. It's like, yeah, cool. Let me see your channel. Oh, look at that. 0 videos. 10 followers. How did you do 10 followers with 0 videos? It's some witchcraft. It's almost like you made alts or something. Or like people who are like, yeah, I stream. It's like, yeah, when do you stream? It's like, well, I stream anytime between Monday to Sunday and any time of the day. And I'm like, oh, so you stream whenever? And I'm like, well, do you have any days you specifically stream? It's like, yeah, I stream anytime between. There was literally one guy towards like, he was doing like TikTok shorts. And I was like, wow, he's talking about like 40K and like Warhammer and board games. I'm like, I kind of want to watch one of his streams where he plays a board game. He's like, yeah, guys, I stream between 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. randomly throughout the week. And I'm like, oh. So you essentially just don't stream then. Also, Axolotl was taken and putting YT in the name is so valid. That is so valid. You gotta do what you gotta do to get the name. But yeah, I can't get over the disappointment of finding a streamer you like and being like, wow, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I really hope I can see another stream, watch him play another game. Maybe they'll be playing my favorite game next time. I really hope I get to see that streamer again. And then to find out that streamer never did it again and they just quit. They just quiet quit. Told nobody, never came back. And when they do come back, they stream for like an hour and then they're gone again. And it's just like, I get you're a human being. I get this, but it's like, yo, bro, you low-key went viral and then dipped. You just gave up on the streams. And that sucks balls. Which is why I try to stream every day. And try and be here as often as I can. Even if it's like one of these super duper weird ass laid back streams like I'm doing right now to where I'm just sitting, we have a funny picture, and I just have like chat up on the other little windows viewed. I really gotta figure something out with that. I never bother because chat never really moves, so there hasn't been really much of a point of figuring out the chat box being on the side of the screen, and it doesn't seem that hard. I could probably set it up, but not right this moment. I'm definitely going to need a tutorial or two. But I don't know why. There's this one game called Sonic Heroes, and people Photoshop the title on the box to say chronic herpes, and that popped in my brain, and I wanted to share it with you, of Sonic Heroes box art, but instead of it saying Sonic Heroes, it just says chronic herpes. I laughed too hard at that the first time, and it was so stupid. It was so ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous of how badly I want mozzarella sticks right now. God, I want mozzarella sticks so bad. See, this is what happens when you don't eat and you try to stream is there's no mozzarella sticks, and there's mozzarella sticks in the fridge. You know, it's weird. I like to call mozzarella sticks little bad boys, and everyone, this is like all my other friends started doing it. I forget who did it first. I'm not sure if it was me or one of them, but I just like walking up to the mozzarella sticks and being like, "Yeah, you're a little bad boy," and then you just start doing cheese pulls. So it's like, instead of like being like, "Yeah, bro, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put mozz sticks in the air fryer," you're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put some bad boys in the air fryer. I'm gonna cook those little bad boys up." I don't know how to check it. I don't know how to check your art post unless there's something in my channel that lets me see that in any way, shape, or form. Wait, community? Oh, wait, there it is. Wait, no, that was your comment from a day ago. But to that comment, I can jump here and look at posts. There's no post. It just says no post. Hmm. Yeah, it didn't even show up. Also, thank you for the comment. I didn't read the comment yesterday because I was just like taking a break and I didn't bother opening it. I apologize. Also, hello. What are you doing? Yeah. What's going on? You want mozzarella sticks? How will I get mozzarella sticks? No, no, no. There's some in the fridge, but I had to like heat up the oven and like they're in the freezer. I wasn't sure if you also wanted mozzarella sticks so we could split them. You have a chicken? Wait, what's she eating? Give me a second. I gotta figure out this food. Okay, my bad. That was very confusing. That was very confusing indeed. I was talking about the yeah. Oh, there it is. I like that. Gerald, the bringer of violence. That's a good drawing. That is Gerald, the bringer of violence indeed. I'm getting pizza. There's two. Oh wait. Gerald, what a nice thing. Smiles are required. It's such a good drawing. People will be like, that's not a good, that is a good drawing. That is a very good doodle. I enjoy that very much. It is very accurate. I'm just saying, there's like, to draw my funny dude, there's only 2 requirements. 3 if you want to get really particular about drawing my little dude. So anyone can draw it. Also, no one stops sexualizing your food, please. I will sexualize my mozzarella sticks as much as I want, all right? No one will ever stop me from calling my mozzarella sticks little bad boys. Everyone at the restaurant will have to watch me as I dirty talk my mozzarella sticks as I drown them in mozzarella. All right, not mozzarella. The marinara sauce. No, thank you, Axolotl, for the doodles. I enjoyed the doodles immensely. You will never understand how much those doodles meant to me and how happy they made me. Really. Not to get like overly dramatic, but it's like I don't get that a lot, like, or at all. And so it feels really good when people do it. And it's not like I'm sitting here being like, please, please make fan art of me. Please, I need it. I want people to do it because they want to do it. I want people to be like, hey, I was in math class and I drew a fun little smile. And it's you. And I'm like, yep, there it is. There's the smiles required. But anyways, what I was talking about is being in a public place and drowning mozzarella sticks in marinara sauce while calling them little bad boys. Little bad boys.
They're my little bad boys. Yeah, they are.
And then never stop doing it. Gerald is perfect. You don't need to change Gerald at all. I'm glad you also agree that Gerald is perfect. For he is the bringer of violence. For those of you who don't know, Gerald is literally a circle with a little face that smiles and cute little feet, and he's holding a knife. He looks like a smooth little river stone. And he's nice. What did I miss? I want to go look at Hamburg. Wait, what was my other random? Can't see chat at the moment. Here we go. I remember I did this stream a while back. It was just like crappy drawings. So I was like, I'm just gonna do a bunch of crappy drawings so people don't have to feel bad about their art being like mid or bad, because it's like mine's also mid and bad, and that's okay. And I was like, yo, here's a crappy Lightning McQueen. Here's some wonky chess pieces. Here's a lemon with turkey basters. Here's Colonel Sanders' head on top of a chicken. I laughed so hard when I was drawing this. I think I laughed for like a solid 20 minutes to where I was just giggling and cackling every time. This still brings a smile to my face. Colonel Sanders on the chicken body is peak. All right. No one has ever drawn it. I drew it first. It's my original OC, okay? This is Colonel Chicken Sanders. You're not allowed to take him. He's mine. Right in the back. I just had to walk out real quick. But anyways, Colonel Chicken Sanders brings... I just realized because I moved the chat overlay, I can't see it. There we go. I think I'm going to redo the OC because of way improving it. But Gerald is... Yes. Okay, I didn't miss anything. That's good. That's good. I don't like missing messages because I don't get a lot of them. We'll pop that back in there. There we go. Wait, can you put a thingy on your PNG unmoving something on screen so I can reference, because your name's similar to the movie titles and finding pictures on Google. Yeah, I know. There's not a lot of pictures of me because I'm not very popular. But I was trying to do more art streams to where it's just like me drawing my dude more often. And I don't have a lot of art streams, and this guy isn't a full thing here where it'll show you. Just because, you know, this is my first attempt. This is the prototype. You know, it's a little embarrassing, but there's not really much going on the lower half. But yeah, I tried doing more art streams to where I'm just doodling my dude, and I was gonna do an art stream, but I was like, I don't want to commit to an art stream today. I just want to have a fun chat stream to where I sit here and I just kind of talk about mozzarella sticks and people being crappy and design philosophy for characters, and they should have pockets and they should be achievable. There's Mario with a telescopic neck. That's not even Mario. That's just a pig. That I started. Also, this is the one I really like. This is Hamburg the Wizard. Isn't he magical? Isn't he mystical? Doesn't he fill you with a sense of awe and wonder? I enjoy Hamburg the Wizard. I enjoy him so much. I put him in like a bunch of other stuff on my phone because I'm like, I like Hamburg the Wizard. He's everything I ever wanted. And I didn't even like mess around with layers. I just did this just like freehand. And I was really impressed with him. There's not a day go by to where I was like, damn, I cooked with Hamburg the Wizard. Hamburg the Wizard. Low-key one of the best. But yeah, we've had like a bunch of, ooh, I remember this one. This was like one of the first art streams we did too. This was fun. This was fun. I also did this one in sketchbook style. And then I added some shading because after that, like, here, wait. Yeah, so everything looked like this. Like just straight to sketch. And I was like, I want to add some grades just to like really make it pop. This guy I really enjoy. I really enjoyed this a lot. I really do like making abominations. I'm a messed up kind of guy. I really enjoyed doing this because I spent so long with all these little lines over and over again. It was just a lot of fun doing it and chatting that day too. That was a good day. That was a good day. And then I added the colors, which I think really makes everything pop. My bananas. I just did that because viewers were like, yo, make a banana. Yo, add stat to a banana. Yo, make a hot lady banana. That's the hot lady banana, by the way. Isn't she beautiful? I think she's beautiful. I think she's perfect the way she is. But we just have like other dude. I don't have a lot of doodles because I don't do a lot of doodle streams. After years of years, I found a reference photos on a black background. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. But my dude ain't that hard. It's just literally just like red clothes, red hair, and a smile. And then everything else, it fits. Dressed as a plague doctor, dressed as a clown, dressed as a cowboy. God, I want to be a cowboy. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, yo, do I just make no one cowboy? I'm like, I want that. I want no one cowboy. But I like being the funny little internet clown. I like drawing me as a clown. I like drawing me as a clown the most. The clown, the jester, the little Harley Quinn, the little Joker. You know what I find weird is that there's this movie series called Terrifiers, and it's a horror movie, and they're making a fourth one, and it's at the point now to where I was like, yo, they should have kept the movies as a trilogy because they started falling off on 3, and they should have just ended it there. And there's only so many ways you can chop up a teenager. You can only mash, boil, dismember, and psychologically scar teenagers in so many different ways. It's a fat, sad truth, but it real. You can't. You can only mess with teenagers in so many different ways in a horror movie. Ew. I have like 2 slices of pizza and somebody heated it up for me, and I don't know why, but they put it in the microwave for like 3 minutes, and it's just like turning into something that isn't pizza. I mean, like, it's still like pizza shaped, but it's like radioactive hot. It's like unreasonably hot. It's like hot to where it just hurts. And it's just like, I just want to eat the pizza. I just want to eat it so bad. Oh, I want to eat it so bad and I can't. Anyways, I should play a game. What game should I play? You know what I want to do? I think I just want to dismember demons. You don't even have to use my style. You can just do it in like your style. You can do it just like stick figure. The hair is weird. The hair is gonna be different every time, except for some points. But like you should know which points that are. Yes, 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 yes. You know who's weird? Actually, no, it's not. But it kind of is. But it kind of isn't. But you ever see like Link from Legend of Zelda? You ever look at fan art of that? Like his hair is normally like the same shape every time, but everyone always draws his hair like a little bit different, and it's always weird to me. But it always looks good every time. You know, it makes me sad whenever I start talking about Legend of Zelda. My brain's like, remember the Hero of Time? It's like, yeah. It's like, remember the Hero of Time getting just like absolutely the rawest deal after saving the world twice? It's like, yeah. It's like, remember how they brought him back only to be just like the hero Shade, which is just the skeletal knight, just to teach the other hero of Twilight how to use sword stuff? And I'm like, yeah. Nintendo screwed the Hero of Time. And then don't translate my style into your style. You do your own thing. When people say art styles, it's not so much people have like different like circles and that and other such. It's more of a how your brain digests information and turns it into a 2D image. So it's kind of just like how your eyes move about the page and how your little meat computer in your skull turns a 3-dimensional object into a 2-dimensional object and then imprint that onto a sheet of paper. And so what you have to do is figure out how to transform another 2-dimensional object onto another sheet of paper that is also 2-dimensional, which isn't as hard as you think. Maybe the hand-eye coordination ain't there, and that's okay. You just gotta work on it a little bit. I know I'm always working on it. I had this fun little thing I was doing before stream. This was like the art stream like thing, and I was like, ooh, this has got some nice bones. I really enjoyed this, but I'm like, I don't feel like doing it. That's for another day. I know I kind of just flashed that real quick, but I'm like, that's for another day. I'm gonna go back to the graveyard. I like being in the graveyard. And then just do a circle. All that's important, the dark circles underneath the eyes and the smile and that the hair is red. All that's important. Clothing can change. Except for the little bell. The little bell is always there. If you're like, the little bell, no one? It's like, yes, the little bell. It's very important. I like the little bell. Little bell that I have right there. I didn't do a good job, but it's all the way down there. It's like I'm kind of trying to point at it, but it's kind of hard to point at it. Gonna get real close. Don't be alarmed. Gonna inch this way. Gonna work our way down. Little bell, see? It kind of moves a little bit. I do gotta improve the little like hoodie sway, but little bell, very important, very important. Along with a smile, red hair, and dark circles underneath the eyes, everything's always wonderful. What if I just did the rest of the stream like this? I just started playing Doom and it's just my head blocking everything. Anyways. No, I just like black and red. Because I'm black and I'm red. Most of my clothing's black and my hair's red. So it made sense. Yeah, I did invade your personal space. It's not so personal anymore, because I was there. I want to see if I can eat this pizza now. I'm going to scald myself on pizza real quick. Nope, never mind. I just go. Alright, I'm going to eat for a second. For a minute or two. Wait. Juggling's fun. Juggling's one of those skills I taught myself. And then I'm like, I don't really have much for the purpose of this. And I can only really do it with balls. I don't want to juggle random crap because then I'll break it. I'm still here. I'm just eating a pizza. Give me a second. I want to do something. Ta-da! All right, I'm gonna start changing up the stream junk. Ah, dang it! I can't say stream because screw me, I guess. I'm just eating and setting up our next activity. Mm-hmm. I know you can hear the music. I'm still adjusting, balancing. Play a dream you've had before. Oh no, I got something planned. Got ideas. I got plots and plans. And pots and pans. All right, I'm back. Okay. I mean, I wasn't really gone, but like, I'm still here. I'm just still finishing my. Oh. That's off. We here. That's right. We doing Doom. Also, I was eating a pizza. Almost forgot. I gotta change the stream, dude. To Doom. Doom. Eternal. I'm not really changing the stream title. I'm just changing the underlying settings a little bit. Also, another reason I never do it, I could never get the settings right. So annoying. Get the settings correct. Where are they? Down here. Because you go to video, alright, and it's like, yo, VSync. You'd be like, oh, I want to turn that off. And it's like, okay, cool. It's off. Now the frame rate just set to unlimited. And it's like, all right, well, if I do this. I don't know why game companies want you to have like 300 frames, because I don't need 300 frames. I am gonna personally, I'm gonna touch all of them inappropriately with my shotgun. I will be running around with a shotgun. It will be my favorite weapon. I may give it a cute little name. Like Boomhilda. Boomhilda's a good name. For a boomstick. Also, what time do you stream? So I don't really, I don't, it's hard. It's hard because I don't have like an audience, and people are like, well, you can like stream more often and have more of an audience. It's like, yeah, I know, but I do try to stream like as often, but I don't have a set time, and it sucks. And the only way for me to like really just keep up with stuff is like the Discord's there to exist in the description to be like, hey, an announcement, yo, I'm starting soon. And it's like within like the next 30 minutes I'll be like starting stream, or it's like there for, it's like yesterday I was like, hey, Discord 4 p.m. I'm not streaming today, I'm sorry. And it's like I can't have a set time because people live their own lives and I have to live my life, and so I have to stream when I can for as long as I can, and that sucks. But like in the future I may have like set times, but for now I don't. I have to do like these streams to where I'm like, it's me hanging out, vibing with people that come by, making days a little less depressing, and just trying my best. Also, I gotta change that audio thing that Godzilla said. He said he wanted music the highest in the audio. Music high. I wish I had a Mountain Dew to chug to spike the hell out of my blood sugar while playing Doom. Didn't they put him in the Mountain Dew bottle? But if I had to tell you, like, I do try to like start earlier in the day for me, as soon as I can, every day, if I can. And sometimes like on the weekends I like to just do like late night streams, so I think they're nice sometimes, but also it's like I should sleep, because having a normal sleep schedule is nice. So I gotta change my PNG YouTubers, the eyes. I gotta change him. You know, as I'm changing him, you know, I'm just reminded of like, I hate when people are like, oh, you stream but your PNG tuber's cheap as hell, would you make him yourself? And it's like, dude, doubt it. You know what? What does Doom look like if I put it on the lowest setting? I want to know. I want to know if I go to video. Well, if I did borderless window, do I have to reset for that? '90 motion blur off, loop brightness. It doesn't look any different when I set it to low. I see shots fired, but I don't know what the shots were fired at. Hopefully I was firing them. I like how in Doom Eternal they are advertising their new game, which is like, yo, you gotta get that hustle. You know, like in Poppy Playtime when you load it up. And also, if there's horror games, let me know, please. Like, I'll try and get them. I've been considering maybe doing all the Resident Evil games that I can get my hands on, slowly over time. You can do that too. I know a lot of people like drawing people's with their arms behind their backs, or like their hands not exposed because hands are hard. There's nothing wrong with just having a piece of fabric covering something you're struggling with proportionally. Sometimes it makes it even look better. Whoops, excuse me. Just like all those old ancient Roman statues, when they didn't want to draw dong or sculpt a dong, they just put a piece of fabric over it. Wait, please put it back. It looks awful. Please put the quality back. Well, I don't see it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put it back to medium. It was fine on medium. I like running everything on medium because I'm running streaming software, so I didn't want to crash stream with super high ultra settings. Also, it wasn't on quality before. It was on medium before. It wasn't even on quality. Godzilla, which is the funny thing. You know what I like? I enjoy, I know I should start playing Goon, but I'm just having fun just talking still. I liked having those big erasers. I think they're definitely worth it. Like, if you at the store and it's like, dang, just get one of the big erasers with the sleeves for erasing, because then you don't have to just have to use your pencil eraser. You just have a big eraser, so you can just go crazy with it. You know the big erasers. You know the erasers that people like to stick like thumbtacks in, or like stab with their pencils and then ruin. Those big erasers are my favorites. I use those for all my doodles. Or if you don't like those as much, you can go with the eraser caps, to where they're like caps you put on the eraser. I'm not sure if they even still make those. I haven't seen those in forever. Well, I don't go and buy supplies like that, but having little caps to put on your pencils are also really nice. So you get an extra big eraser. And I really enjoy those. You know what I always loved? When you're walking in the hallway and you find somebody's pencil or pen, it's like, oh, hell yeah, free pencil. Laws of the jungle, all right, in the school. If you find a pencil on the floor, it's your pencil. Every time. Okay, there we go. Controller connected. I thought I had to restart the game. The Ancient Gods 2 battle mode. All right, campaign. New slot. To become an unstoppable demon-slaying machine of pure destruction, you will need to master the use of your arsenal. Yes. Each death has something to teach you about Doom Eternal combat loops. Every new enemy type encounters you with more of your kit. When in doubt, consult the Codex for more information on weapons, demons, weaknesses, and upgrades. Good luck, and remember, above all else, never stop moving. Customize controller. If you are using a controller, you can completely customize controls to create the best experience of your gameplay. Go to your control page and settings and customize that shit. Hurt Me Plenty, Ultra Violent, Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare, Extra Life Mode. I like Hurt Me Plenty. I'm too young to die. If you have good reflex and enjoy exploring for progress items and difficult settings is for you. Invest in your weapons and ability to keep up with the enemies as you progress. Hurt Me Plenty, please. Ultra Nightmare. Oh. One death, you fail. Enemies are just as aggressive as Nightmare difficulties. No, I'm not doing that. We're doing Hurt Me Plenty because I want to be hurt plenty. I don't want to be violently assaulted. Because this is just violent assault right here. And then this one is just run out of extra lives and then die. It's game over. Select this game mode when you select your difficulty. I'm too young to die. It's kind of nice, the extra life. It feels like old Mario, to where it's like, damn Mario, you're out of extra lives? Well, you're back at the beginning of the game. You loser. My little Riverstone Gerald. I'm not even sure if Gerald is a Riverstone. He just gives me Riverstone vibes. You ever see rocks and rivers? They're nice because they're all smooth because the water smooths them out. A little rock fact for you. You like little rock facts? I'm good at... I just see the words pussy. I'm not a pussy. You're a pussy. I'm a pussy. Oh. Anyways, hell on earth.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until
Rip and tear, rip. You don't understand. Rip and tear. I love those words. There was a gun called Rip and Tear in Borderlands, and for an entire playthrough, I literally just ran around the entire map and just voice chat, just grunting and then just chanting Rip and Tear, Rip and Tear, Rip and Tear.
Hold on! No! They're everywhere!
Transmitting from HB-1556.
Casualties range in the billions.
Gotta love the pentagrams. It's not hell without a good pentagram. It just ain't right. Moan counter 618. Was that a hum or a moan? Tell me that.
Please, anyone.
Can I artificially inflate the moan counter? Or does it only count with moans that I don't do? Oh my god. It's a guy from Fortnite.
Attempting to acquire the Hellpriest.
Reasons I didn't want to play Doom Eternal, there's no FPS cap.
Nearly 60% of our planet has been consumed by the invaders.
We have the Hellpriest.
How to cap FPS in Doom Eternal. Yeah, this is also another reason I never streamed this game. Yeah, it has no FPS cap. You just need to disable VSync and such. I hate these older games without an FPS cap. It sucks. I don't want to burn out my computer because my computer is trying to render in the face of God. Okay, give me a second. This is like junk. I try to do off stream, but sometimes I do tech support on the fly. All right, here's some on the fly tech support. Nope. Nope. Where? Oh, there it is. Hmm. How to cap FPS. So right now, all I'm doing is I'm messing with my graphics card to put telling the software in my computer to cap everything on my computer to 60 FPS. Right. 3D setting, global settings. And once you're in global settings, max frame rate to on and slide it to There we go. Okay. Femboy counter 1. Oh, hell. I just saw that. All right, with window viewed, okay. I have now tamed Doom Eternal.
The target is marked, but the signal will not hold for long.
I did it. My computer's no longer dying, so now I can actually raise the quality of the graphics. Never mind, Unreal Engine found a way. Oh my god, it's the guy from Fortnite! I had to say it at least once. But maybe I'll say it a few more times. I feel bad for anyone who doesn't have the Doom Slayer in Fortnite. Okay, hold up. I gotta adjust the settings again. I gotta set that to performance. Apply changes. Bang! Ooh, look at all the meat in his chest. I was trying to admire the meat in your chest. That ass though. Aww! Okay. Okay. Well, the words I want to use are... Look at all that. Someone spent a lot of time putting all the... Oh my god. I can put his head in his rib cage. Look at that. He just put his head in his rib cage. Which is an over the hand, just hammer bonk. Hammer thonk, hand bonk on the skull. When you damage a demon enough, it becomes staggered and begins to flash. Hit the right stick to gory kill it. Oh no, glory kill. Is it wrong if I say I like the thing I said better? Anyways, glory kills also spawn health drops. The less health you have, the more health drops the demon spawns. Bonk. Hey, I was appreciating that. I'm just gonna beat you to death. Can I shoot your leg off? No, I can beat you with your arm though. Oh. Christmas came early. What is this? Oh, press X instantly chainsaw demons and refill your ammo. 1 pip of chainsaw fuel automatically recharges over time. Ooh, unlimited chainsaw acquired. There's 1,000 different types of changing on where you like, behind, next to the front. Wait, there are 1,000 different types of changing on what you are like. Oh, you mean like the Doom guy? Look at me, I'm a lumberjack! I want to put the chainsaw in the mouth. I want to like force feed it the chainsaw. Also, look at this amalgamation of flesh. It's starting to look like the deli aisle. You know about the amalgamations of flesh on the deli ham, right? Have I never talked to you about the deli ham that contains no bones, ligaments, or tendons? And it's just the amalgamation of bone, tendons, and flesh and organs of many different pigs put into a meat obelisk. So how do I do this? Oh, I punch it. Hit A to jump onto the air and double jump. Oh. Very fun indeed. Okay, this weapon mod select screen interacts with a mod bot and then unlocks a mod for an available weapon. I want to put a grenade on it. Oh my god, wait, I can put a grenade on it? Well, my boomstick deserves more boom. Boom Hilda. I can have fully automatic... Wait, are these shells? Are these buckshots or are these slugs? Very important. Shotgun. And you'd be like, what's the difference between buckshot and slug? So a slug round is like, you ever see like a garden slug? It's just like a solid mess of just ooey gooey flesh and ooze. Imagine that being shot out of a gun. That's a slug. It's a solid piece of metal leaving out. And a buckshot is what you use for hunting deer. That's why it's called a buckshot. And it's filled with a bunch of tiny little itty bitty beads. And it just scatters all over the place. And that's buckshot. I think it's buckshot. All right, cool. That's how I remember the difference between buck and slug. Because I didn't know for a long time. People were like, you don't know the difference? It's like, yeah. Oh my god, wait. Hit the left trigger into a grenade launcher that can fire sticky bombs. You know what? I think Godzilla's the expert. What do you think? Do you think I go with full automatic or sticky? It's okay. Take your time. Think hard. Hit me with a 1 for the sticky bombs or a 2 for the full auto. Because I can't make this decision. Or you can type it out, whichever one. It's just you or anybody else, you know? Yo, Your Honor, in my defense, the demons are tree-colored. They are tree-colored. Your Honor, I played Oopsie Daisies. I didn't know drinking and driving was bad. No, it is bad. Don't do it. Your choice. This is all about building something that's right for you. Adds a long-range option to the shotgun, and the explosions can damage multiple enemies at once, sticking it to a weak point and triggering a large explosion. Quick rack, bigger boom, 5-spot salvo extender, quick recovery, fast transformation, fast feet. Ooh. Dish out massive damage, great against bigger, slower moving targets. Chew through ammo. So, chainsaw already? No, I'm going with this one. To activate your weapon mod, hold left trigger and then hit the right trigger to fire. Read each mod description in the dossiers to learn more. Search the environments to locate more mod bots and expand your... Oh, so it's like a Bioshock dealio. Boom. Give me more ammo. Okay, so green means... Oh, he exploded. I cut him in half. Pop. Can I beat you to death? I'm gonna explode you. Beat you to death. They're all shooting fireballs at me. How do I activate weapon mod? I'm holding to launch a grenade. Also, where's my health? I'm just getting like flashy colors. Oh wait. Oh, I killed him. Ooh, gas can. You're full of bullets. Okay, okay. I'm getting my bearing. I'm getting my bearings. Does that explode? Oh, that explodes. Okay. I think we'll also one-shot the Kako demons. Those are the tanks. Ooh. Why can't I punch him to death? Ultra Kill lets me punch stuff to death. I keep on hitting X to reload. And I know that isn't it. How do I tell if I have a grenade or not? Also, is this a Hell card? It's like Pokemon, but from Hell. Wait, the Hell Brigade. Atop the mighty thralls, the Hell Priestess oversaw the invasion of the mortal world. The thralls, slave titans of the underworld, carry the priest temples into the wake of battle, providing the priest with a vigil of hell advance from a strategic impervious encampment. Okay, this is just a bunch of hell priests sitting atop big tall dudes. You should sprint more. There's a sprint button. Hold up. There's a sprint button. I'm currently looking for a sprint button. I don't have a sprint button. Hey, it's that hell priest. Put a grenade in his throat. That's not a grenade. Oh, we're invading his brain. Where's the demon? Is it weird if I say I want him to kiss the head? Yeah, that'd be weird, right? Oh my god. I can't believe he just jumped from up there. I'm pretty sure my legs would have exploded.
The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%. There are 2 health priests remaining.
Oh, hello there, sticky bombs. Okay, so I'm locked. Add a long range offense, quits racks, and bigger booms. Oh, wait, I can choose which one I want? Or can I dunk more points into this? It won't let me upgrade, so... Am I sprinting? It doesn't feel like sprinting. Marked object markers, or no, object markers show you where your current objective is the present compass of the auto map. Hit down the objective. Okay. Ooh, I found a helmet. Oh, that's armor. Okay. Okay, I didn't feel like I was moving faster. It won't let me upgrade this, so I guess I'll just take both. Does that mean I just have both now? Okay, that's badass. Oh, I can't do that because it'll block all the things and I gotta do that another time for future stuff to have chat on screen. I'm gonna blow him up. Get him down there just being a naked little hell spawn. Probably living his days, eating dirt, thinking about drinking human blood. Not no more. What are you doing? I'm up here camping hell spawns. Hold up, I'm swapping. There you go. There's my objective. Oh, they're like little armor bits. Okay, so if I shoot the armor dudes a bunch of times, they'll drop me armor. I mean, like, they don't drop armor. I kind of shoot them till... Oh my gosh, he's just a torso. Hunt. Aww. Also, I can't just put Gerald in the corner. Because that's your art, and I know you have permission for it, but also that's a whole lot of stuff I gotta set up that I can't do quickly or easily. And I kind of just want to play Doom. Kind of want to just like force feed Hellspawn hand grenades. Call me crazy, but wait, can I? Ooh, I can. So Yellowstone, what are the weak points? The Arachnotrons. Certain demons have weak points. You can be shot for extra damage or even disable their abilities. Weak points flash red when damaged. The Archon, the weak point, is a heavy range demon. Its turret is a weak point and it can be destroyed, disabling its long range attack. All right. You're a full auto. You gotta hold it down. Oh, okay. Yo, I hear the Doom music starting. Full auto is not too impressive. I need ammo. Here, have a grenade. Oh wait. Oh. I'm force feeding its leg into its eye socket. They might not have been the correct words, but you know what I meant. You know how cool that was? Did I stab him with his own arm? Or was that my arm stabbing him in the heart? You know what? It don't matter. Bookshot. Bookshot. I know. Alright, I'm starting to get a little repetitive with the gory kills. Yeah, of course they feel pain. It wouldn't be as fun if they didn't feel pain. Yeah, how boring would it be killing a bunch of guys that couldn't feel being killed or torn in half? Look, I made eye contact with that man. Hellspawn. Like, he saw the blade come out of my arm right then and there. And he knew. Look at him. That's a look of horror on his face as I tore him in half with my hands. Also, you've had it too good for too long up there. Was sticking a sticky grenade to his forehead a little bit of overkill? No, not at all. He's a Hellspawn. He deserves it. In fact, I think he wanted me to put that sticky grenade on his forehead. Go weapon reel. Do I have to explain the weapon wheel to you? It's very self-explanatory. All the weapons are on the weapon wheel. Ooh, wait, is this full automatic? Oh, I like the shotgun, but... Oh my god, that feels good. Is this a map? The auto map station. Finding an auto map station will reveal all undiscovered areas on the map. You can view the map in the map tab of the dossiers. Also, I recommend you play with keyboard and mouse. But the carpal tunnel. No, I don't think I'll get carpal tunnel, but I really like playing on controller. I may not be able to do like a bunch of like crazy stuff, but I still enjoy putting the hell spawns in the ground. Okay, wait, settings. I gotta change something. Is the B button used for anything? Vibrations, aim assist, block smooth. Mouse, controller, horizontal, customize. Here we go. Bees to dash. Bees to dash. Okay, I probably need dash, don't I? Flame belch with default. Okay, maybe I should keep this as is. So I'm not dashing. Oh my god, he caught the chainsaw with his arm and I saw through it. Look at that. Look at that. Can you imagine catching a chainsaw with your arm? Because that's what it would look like. I miss watching me putting their heads in their rib cage with one solid punch. Yeah, that's just knife through mouth. I'm not feeling it with knife mouth. I want head and rib cage. I want question mark. I question the mark. I think those are health potions because they're blue and my health bar is blue. And, you know, going by video game logic, color go with other color. You know what? Explode. Little loser. Also, what are you? Oh, you health pack. Use health pack. Why do you get full of ammo? Ammo. Oh, insufficient. I need 3 fuel to chainsaw through that guy. Oh, I suck. Low checkpoint. Okay. Also, look at this. It makes it look so easy. It's like, wow, you shoot it once, it explodes. Isn't that crazy? Is 60 the max for this gun? That's lame as hell. Who has a big machine gun with only 60 bullets? Stop hiding up there. Lame. I want to tear people in half. I'm not getting that yet. Okay, there should be more demons, right? So, what if I walk up to this? I get through? No. I can't get through, so I gotta walk around, right? Easy peasy, right? No, there's not a door on that side. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I need yellow access to get in here, but I don't have that. If I jump around this side, nope, that looks very sealed off. Okay, natural conclusion. I gotta shoot everything in the head before I can move forward. That shoots me up. There's ammo up here. That's not fair. That guy dodged the sticky bomb.
Please assemble in an orderly fashion and move towards the nearest harvesting zone. Thank you. Behold the fruits of our labor.
There we go. There we go. You know, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. There we go. Easy peasy, right? So that, look, it's open. Okay, so those funny little hell doors, I have to have everyone drink their own blood. We get through. Easy peasy. Green means punch. Everything's so color coded. That's how a game should be. I should be able to infer what you want from me by the color alone. This is just good game design. You up there shooting those little wussy fireballs? Yeah, no. Man, just 2 days ago, we were just sitting here playing Pikmin, watching a cute little leaf guys carrying around like fruit. And here we are disemboweling demons. Also, the Slayer can pitch to walls. Wait, attached to pitted walls. Okay. I was like, pitch walls? With the right stick. Climbing and using the left with the right stick. That's crazy. Well, it's not crazy, but it's a little crazy. Okay, so I can like attach as long as I'm looking at them. Okay. Also, look at all that back meat I just removed from him. Look at that. Look at all that back meat. Back meat. Yes. Hold up. You give me more bullets. Oh, that was the yellow thing I picked up there. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, look how I'm just trying to get on the subway. I'm just trying to get to my 9 to 5, bros. I got a retail work job. Yup, it's a work job. Totally not a redundant sentence. Also, these guys are naked. These guys are trying to board the subway with their dongs out. No skull for you. Said no skull or torso. It's you just being a pre-recorded message. I think you're so great. Bet you that pre-recorded message thinks that they're the hottest shit around. Ow.
Thanks to the UAC Hell Merger Initiative, humanity can now reach its full potential.
A lot of bullets. This is wildly inconvenient. Running out of bullets is cringe. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So I have to make sure to do more chainsaw kills. These guys aren't gonna give me my chainsaw kills. Can I get a... No, I thought I could get a collateral where I can just get like all of them lined up and then beat them to... Oh my god, I broke his arm and then took his head off. You saw the bone come out of his arm, right? That wasn't just me. Okay, why do my punch not do damage? How come melee don't do damage? So I'm gonna have to save the grenades for the spider brain bots because they kind of tough. And they kind of eat up all my bullets. And if I let them eat all my delicious bullets, it's going to be bad because they're my delicious meaty bullets. Not meaty bullets, they're bullets meant for meat. Okay, I can't upgrade either of those. So let's see. We got micro missiles. Oh! Hit the left trigger to twin racks of missiles that can be fired and seek out enemies or precision bolts. Semi-automatic. Nah, give me the missiles. I want the missiles. Also, there's like quick reload and mastery. What are those? No, they're showing. I was just like reading and just kind of figure out the game. A lot of times when I get a new game or I'm playing a new game, I'm just kind of doing like the tutorial level. I'm just kind of like very focused on it. Okay, so the micro missiles use up the same ammo pool as the normal bullets. Okay. Oh. Hit the left bumper to launch a grenade, which explodes after landing on the ground. That's everything. I love shoulder-mounted guns. They're my favorite. They're all... Shoulder-mounted guns are beautiful because they're guns you can fire without taking up a slot. It's just free extra DPS. Anyways, the explosive damage and falter and... Wait. Damages and falter any demon hit by the blast. Combo it with other weapons. The frag grenade gradually recharges over time. Oh! Unlimited murder! I've achieved infinite murder. The Kako... Oh, that's what the thing you were talking about earlier, Godzilla. Kako Demons is a pressure demon. Ooh, with a powerful close-range bite. If you can fire a sticky bomb or a frag grenade into its mouth, it instantly staggers. Explore the codex to learn more about it. Yo, that's the guy from Fortnite. Yo, if you stand behind the fire shooting a glory kill and rip... Oh my gosh. Imagine how much therapy the Doomslayer needs after this. Bro, this isn't therapy. This is going to be nostalgia for him in a few years. We need more bullets. You can have a grenade. You can have that punch. It's all. I'm gonna start losing it here. This is therapy. Nah, this is nostalgia. There's some war vets to where when they talk about it, like there's this one guy that was in an interview. He didn't have PTSD. He owned the Vietnam War. He was like, yeah, bro, my captain ordered me to throw a grenade into a foxhole. I blew up 13 of those guys. Greatest day of my life. And I'm like, that's the Doomslayer. The Doomslayer doesn't need therapy. Like Isaac Clarke from Dead Space needs therapy. Doomslayer, this is going on his Christmas card. Hey, don't you charge that up on me. Also, it's very nice to know, Godzilla, with other stuff like with the in the environment can also be used for extra murder kill, the glory kill. Oh, if I go back to its butt and do that, I can make him eat a grenade. This is a great day. This is a great day. This is a good day right now. See, this is why sometimes I buy games when they're on sale like this for $5. And I just have a day do I open them and I'm like, this is a good day. This is an enjoyable day. I just killed one of those. Also, I don't have a sprint button. Where'd it go? Aw, one hit with the chainsaw. Do I get more bullets and ammo from like doing something cool? Like, I shouldn't say doing something cool. Do I get more bullets from bigger enemies? So all of them have special ones for where you're standing around them. Okay, so I can like stand to the side or, oh my God. That looks like the Doom Slayer, but as a freaking Megazord. Like from Power Rangers, you know. Power Rangers! I feel like everyone's seen Power Rangers at least once in their life. Not like watch it, but it's like, yo, if I was like, yo, you look like a Power Ranger, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, give me a second, I'm gonna drink and admire this giant robot. It's a good robot. Arsenal. I want to see. So there's like upgrades beyond this, so I can have like instant loader, primary charter, and then mastery is like bottomless missiles. Sounds really cool. And then this one, salvo extended in 5-spot with quick boom or bigger boom. How do I get better upgrades? Wait, customize weapon. Weapon skins. Is that a door on the giant robot? I think so. All of them have special ones for when you're standing. Oh yeah, I already read that. If I could zoom in, there's no like zoom in. Wait, there it is. No, that just kind of looks like it's Dong down there. No, I think that's a window up there. I don't see a door on the giant robot. I wanna do a giant mech fight. Wasn't there a giant mech fight in one of the other Dooms? Wait, I want to rip out his. Oh my God, I can rip out its eyeball. I wanted to do that. I wanted to rip out its eyeball. This game knows what I want. Blood. I can make it. I can climb it. I can't climb it. I got armor. Oh. Yeah. Look at me, I'm a little parkour guy. I'm a little parkour dude. The salvos? Oh my God! The hentai's touching me! Fun, you loser. You know what? I'm just gonna hit that. Oh. I'm out of bullets again. I have bullets again. Man, it's like the game heard me. Eat grenades. Oh, I blew myself up. I want to feed the meatballs more bombs. I enjoy putting grenades in the meatball's mouth. Me feeding my balls. I was hoping that if I shot lower on them, I'd get a different execution. I'm a little sad I didn't get a different execution. Oop. Oh, nothing popped out. Oop. Oh. Here. Have some more. Have some more. Have some more. Have some more. I want to know if the grenade is 1 bullet of use. And I have 13 shells. Do I even need to shoot the shotgun, or can I just walk around with a grenade launcher? Like, yeah, there's not much purpose in me not just blowing everything the hell up. I mean, like, sure, maybe it'll be like a little bit more like time to like fire it all, but I'm not really missing out on too much. Whoa. Give me your eyeball. Jump, bunny hop, bunny hop. Oh, I'm too fast for you. Oh, I'm too slick. Oh. Tear you in half. I like that they shit bullets. Oh, I got ankle bit by a little fireball dude. Okay, so it's left side, behind and front for all the different executes. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna get very far. I think I kind of suck at Doom. But I just started, so obviously I'm gonna stop. Suck. You, give me your health. Give me your eyeballs. Oh, I should have gone from behind. I wanted to know if there was a butthole I could violate. Oh, I'm going through the booty. Oh, I climbed over to go into the eye socket. That's lame. I wanted to discover a new orifice on the Opero demons. Grenade. Another grenade. Get my health back. Another grenade. Yes! Go through the boot. Oh, I just flip him over. I just literally just flipped him like he was a cow. Oh my god, I could do falling executions. I splattered him. How heavy is the Doom Slayer? You know how people are like, yo, Master Chief weighs 2 tons because all that armor is crazy heavy. How heavy is the Doom Slayer? Does Doom Slayer have like armor that's like 4 tons? No, I wanted to do like a flying execution. Wait, there's like a collectible in there. That's a 1-up. Hold up. How do I get that? There's definitely a way. I bet you I go through, yup, the top. Classic gaming. You've acquired an extra life. That does something. Oh, this is the way I came. Okay. I get you, Kenny. I get you. I understand. I understand entirely. Oh, I can just tap the button to switch? Ooh. Get me out here. Just slaying the legions of hell. Man, I kind of suck at this, don't I? Fine, eat that. Ow. Oh, it was you, Mr. Tentacle. You, Mr. Thing in the back of Spencer's. Bro, jump through the window. Look at you. Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, if I see the Doomslayer coming, I'm jumping off the cliff. I don't want to be disemboweled by him. How do I upgrade weapons? The game doesn't really tell you or like give me much direction, being like, yeah, you could upgrade your weapons at the shop, or like at these fun little things. There's like modifications I got from the thing, but those didn't let me like upgrade. What the? Hey, I'm trying to talk to the sky here.
The Khan Maker is nearby.
See?
She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
Fun fact, Doom guy uses guns because he likes them, not because he needs them. That's so funny. That is so true though too.
Is located just above your location. My scans indicate there is a lift at the center of this facility.
I was just drinking. The Nether. The Nether! I want a Doom guy in Minecraft fisting every Nether creature in the Nether of Minecraft. Fast travel. Fast travel allows teleport to predetermined points in the map. Use this to find additional items and complete optional encounters. Okay. What do I get from doing optional encounters? Wait, arsenal. Alright, I get these little yellow things. And with the little yellow things, I can get bottomless missiles, fires missiles indefinitely without requiring a reload. Instant loader. Okay, okay. Micro missiles load time is decreased by 75%. Kill with heavy cannons will boost micro missiles damage by 30% for 5 seconds. Micro reload time is reduced by 35. So I can double the reload, or over the double. And I could have sniper rifle, or I could go sticky bomb. Speed loader or sticky bomb, bigger explosions, or launch 5 sticky bombs before having to reload the mod. Have you ever tried Geometry Dash? I don't think I'm into Geometry Dash. Okay. So, I upgrade weapons with the yellow currency that I probably get from these death pits, right? Because look, I'm like in this death pit, and it's got like, I think this looks like a yellow. Look at the icon up top. It looks like a yellow icon, don't it? Wait, I have to punch the skull. Or plug in the skull.
Present at this gathering, But when outside of her domain, she is by all accounts indestructible.
Killing an indestructible demon.
How can this be? No man can pass through the gate. It is... This stops nothing. The sacrament of this world to the great Khan Maker will be made, and the energy will be restored once again. As it is written, from the souls of the non-believers.
I'm not really here for the plot. I'm here for the blood.
From their judgment.
Did they really just get scared off by me racking a shell? To be fair, it's the Doom guy.
This time, you cannot interfere.
You look like a robot.
This is humanity's chance to repent, to give service to us. You cannot resist the will of the Khan Maker.
Activating the portal now.
For it was you who was meant to enforce it.
Exploration 6 out of 13. Yeah, I definitely missed a bunch of stuff. Mod bots. 3 out of 3. There was 3 toys. There was a cheat code I could have gotten. I didn't realize there was cheat codes. That's actually really cool. I gained XP. What does XP give me? What is that? What are these? Is there like a battle pass? What in the holy hell? Is there a battle pass in Doom? All right, I want to save and exit. Okay, so I know I'm cutting it short today. I know it sucks, but I told you earlier I felt icky, right? And I still feel icky, but I do want to stream. I do try to stream every day. Even on the days I feel icky, you know? But because I feel icky and sick and I think I'm going to be sick, I believe it's best to stop and then go be sick and then be better and then stream longer tomorrow, to which we are doing Doom again tomorrow. And definitely having fun little chat segments. But I do want to say thank you so much for stopping by, chatting with me. I know I wasn't reading a lot for Doom, but that's like tutorial section. I gotta lock in a little bit for tutorial. I gotta like know the buttons and anything. But I will say we have a Discord in the description to let you know when stream starts and if there's any delays. I stream every day. I try to stream every day. And if I'm not streaming, it'll be in the Discord being like, hey, I'm not here, the power's out, I'm sick, something's happening. That's what it's going to be. And you know, I stream on YouTube and Twitch. That's also in the description, so you may watch on your preferred platform. And I'm sorry this one's short, being only 2.5 hours. I wish it was longer, but I think I have to go be sick. And I don't know, I think I might just do some other stuff, just take care of myself today, and you know, probably do some cleanup, probably do some more downloads on the computer, do some computer updates while I'm sick, and then I'll be back tomorrow and we'll do more Doom and I'll explode more demons, and I might look up a video. I might cheat a little bit. Just so I know what's going on. A little guy on the YouTube's telling me what to do. But anyways, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by and talking with me. And the fun little doodle you showed me, and I had a lot of fun talking. Not even like doing any stuff, like talking. Like I don't do that, and I want to do that more. And I appreciate you guys listening and coming by. And I want to say thank you again. And I don't want to say thank you, but I don't think I can say it enough. So I shall say goodbye to all of you. Goodbye. Have a good day.